So yeah, I've been out of action for a little bit, and also been out of character because of this situation. But it's just stupid niggas running them out if they're there. I don't even think they're real. That's the thing. But hey, if they have such a big issue with me and they think I'm doing whatever, all they gotta do is just talk to me. You talk to me, address the issues, get both sides of the stories. Trust me, it saves lives because this is how niggas lose their lives over dumb nigga shit. But niggas wanna act raw, talk all tough and macho like Hulk Hogan and lose their life over the silliest shit. But I digress. I digress. I was watching some Hebrew Israelite videos, and I usually don't take them too seriously, but what annoys me is that you have black men who constantly talk a lot of game, run their mouth, tell a little bit of half truths here and there, and act like they're, these upholding dudes who are God's chosen. And my issue is that black men need to stop acting, they need to stop acting like they have some type of divine respect. Respect is earned. And I'm tired of, these Hebrew Israelites and a lot of these dusty Hotep Negroes and Hebrews and, GMS or whomever, a lot of these religious cults running them out and hooping and hollering, talking about they need respect, especially from black women. Now, I understand that there are a good bit of black women who, disrespect dudes, they're on some ratchet shit. I hear you. But what I don't like is niggas on some dusty shit. Niggas sitting on a corner yelling, cursing, and you know talking all crazy, and they acting like they're making power moves. Oh yeah, yeah. Chapter, Ezekiel, chapter 62, verse 5. It says, niggas on that dumb shit. I'm like, I'm tired of niggas and their divine, masculine authority, you know. And that's the issue why I don't take a lot of conscious people seriously, and I don't talk to a lot of conscious people in general. Because I notice this trait with men because, black men are so desperate to have respect and they're so desperate to reclaim their masculinity, and because there really isn't no default black masculinity. There really isn't. There's just a hyper masculinity to where we believe that women love thugs and we have to sag our pants and we have to talk all yo, you know, cock the gun to the side, drive an old beat up Oldsmobile and talk all crazy and shit. That's what we think manhood is, and then we have men, a lot of lost black men out there who are like, that shit isn't me, but how do I become a man? How do I, you know, reestablish a style or a system of black manhood that everybody can follow? The thing is that religion isn't gonna cut it, and that's kind of the annoying thing about it. Religion and intelligence, because I see that a lot with nerds, but this is more of a religious rant because you know I don't give a damn what your religion is. I don't give a damn about your views. I don't give a damn about your title. I don't give a damn about anything that you stand for. Hotep Negroes and a lot of you dusty Hebrew Israelites, because a lot of the shit you claim and you talk about doesn't really matter, doesn't exist, and I frequently really just don't care. But what bothers me is that you motherfuckers are hoopling, hollering and shit like you deserve respect. You know, the niggas I see niggas like GMS pisses me off. That's like one group I really can't stand, and a lot of those dudes are like Tommy supporters, and they're always talking crazy and hypocritical about black women. And I hate how they always, sensationalize Latino women, Native American, you know, sometimes mixed, but I notice a lot of times they even tend to hype up white women, which kind of throws me on in a loop. But a lot of these religious nuts always try to mend things and re-amend things into their viewpoint or what. That's why I'm not really into religion and religious followers because they always change up. There's no consistency. You'll have these Hebrew Israelites talking about, oh, the white man's the devil, the white man's the devil. Next thing you know, I saw a video where you have Hebrew Israelites talking about, the white man is a godly being. He was chosen by God. He was, they over there believing the white man is God. You know, and I've seen a couple Hebrew Israelites talking crazy about Trayvon Martin, talking about Mike Brown, talking about he deserved it. So there really isn't no consistency, and this is, I just don't have any respect for these dudes because, what is there to respect? They're not men. These are just bunch of bums, um, crying and yelling, talking about they deserve a better class of black women. Yeah, because I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a child of Judah. I'm a child of Benjamin, and all this other shit. And they talking crazy and like they deserve, you know, 15 wives because they went to some niggas master class. And, that's the thing. Like I wonder what the fuck do these niggas even learn in the class? Like do like some of these dudes who be reading the Bible in these little Hebrew cursing sessions, like man, like some of these dudes can't read. And so I'm just kind of wondering, like, if the reading is that bad, I wonder what the comprehension is. Like, I can imagine it's low as fuck. But, you know, dudes need to really get off this divine masculine authority of you need to respect me or black women need to respect me because of my religion. There's no religion that's worth respecting or bowing down to on face value. And a lot of these religious dudes, you know, a lot of those dudes are losers, quite frankly, and it kind of annoys me and baffles me when I even see these dudes with women, with wives. I don't know what female is dumb enough to marry these dudes or have any type of relations to these dudes, but it happens. Um, I'm kind of glad that I'm not really into the conscious community anymore because seeing the inconsistencies, seeing the lack of power, these dudes over here hooping and hollering and yelling, talking about they're going to enslave white people, they're going to enslave all these people for revenge. And it's like, what power structure do you guys have? Y'all are talking all this crap about God's going to give us this divine right to enslave, humanity. I'm like, Hebrew Israelites would like make up what 1% of the global population. I'm like, this is not even a faith base that's even taken seriously. It's just a cult, really. So I'm just like wondering, like, how the fuck are like a couple thousand people going to, you know, topple and succeed white supremacy? That doesn't even make sense to me. And like, what bothers me about a lot of these Hebrew Israelites is their hatred towards black women. One of the stupidest shit I ever heard was that these dudes over here talking about um the 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 dumb shit that black women do is eviler than white supremacy. Like, I've literally heard that shit. You know, there was this like dusty nigga talking about, black women be trapping niggas and they be pretending to like dudes and their real boyfriends come out and they kill niggas and shit. I'm like, yeah, those are some fucked up situations, and that, even I have feared that, being, robbed or set up or trapped. Every black man at least has feared that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna get all mad about it, you know, versus white supremacy. I mean, that's a bigger issue because, it's a system. I can easily avoid hood rats. I can easily avoid, a lot of those situations that niggas purposely put themselves in. A lot of those shits that niggas, get themselves in, paying a large amount of child support. They have like 15 kids, dealing with a whole bunch of women. A lot of that shit is on them. So, I'm not gonna even entertain. I'm not even gonna spew out no Tommy Sotomayor rhetoric on how black women are a bigger problem than white supremacy. There's no comparison to that. There's no comparison to that. I don't give a damn, what black women did to you personally. It does not compare to systematic white supremacy. Doesn't work.